Winter Storm Archer was the name given to this winter storm, which is departing from the U.S. quickly this morning. Radar data is showing snowfall quickly decreasing in northern Minnesota and North Dakota. This system was responsible for dropping some considerable snow across parts of the interior Northwest this week, including especially Montana. Take a look at this footage from western Montana and you can really see how much snow accumulated there. Now that we have that first significant snowstorm of the season out of the way, it's time to talk about what's coming next, and it may catch some of you off guard. Starting off with the HRRR model, we see that much of Winter Storm Archer's snow will already be moving well into Canada. The cold front associated with this storm will remain draped from Texas to the Great Lakes, which may result in some non-severe storms and isolated flooding this afternoon. By late tonight, this is when something interesting starts developing. Please turn your attention over to western Colorado, where we start seeing some snow showers develop. It doesn't seem like much at first, but as we push this forward into Saturday morning, notice the blue popping up in South Dakota. That indicates some moisture is escaping into the plains, and then it starts showing up in Iowa and Nebraska by Saturday afternoon. If we take a wider view at the U.S. by Saturday afternoon, we see lots of moisture across Texas, which is helping feed this new winter storm. As the swath of snow from Colorado to Wisconsin becomes better organized on Saturday evening into the night, warm Gulf moisture will collide with this cold air mass, which could result in mixed precipitation across western Kansas. By late Saturday night into very early Sunday, cold air will continue heading south, possibly supporting some freezing rain as far south as the Texas Panhandle. This same storm will probably continue spreading rainfall across the country beyond October 29th, so we'll take a closer look at that on the next video. For now, let's see who is under winter weather alerts as well as how much snow and freezing rain is expected. The National Weather Service is already predicting a swath of relatively light snow from eastern Colorado into Wisconsin. About a dusting of snow is possible in the gray, with a couple inches in the blue. Places like Nebraska, northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, and southeastern South Dakota may have a nice shot of snow this weekend. The heaviest snow can be expected in the higher elevations of Colorado. Freezing rain is also possible as that warm and moist air collides with the Arctic invasion, especially around western Kansas. Thankfully, this will be a relatively short-lived event, so we aren't expecting any major issues from freezing rain. According to the HRRR, we may see a light glaze of ice from western Kansas into the Texas Panhandle. Winter weather alerts have been issued for parts of the plains with winter storm warnings in place for Colorado, and winter weather advisories for parts of Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and Nebraska. The winter weather alerts you see up in Minnesota and North Dakota will already have expired by the time this video is posted. With warm and moist air across the central U.S., we will, of course, have to deal with rounds of rain and storms from Texas to Michigan, so here's my latest custom flood forecast for October 27th into the 30th. Eastern Oklahoma into southern Indiana may have to be ready for some flash flood warnings. And then, of course, the storm won't be much of a severe weather producer at all, thankfully, so we won't have anything to speak of for the next 3 days other than some normal garden variety thunderstorms for some areas. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments section, and of course consider subscribing for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.